Defense number 1. When practicing, be careful not to punch too low. Strike to confuse and to knock off balance. Then knee strike to take them down. Use your first strikes to confuse and to knock them off balance. Then generate power into your final strike to take them down. Defense number 2. Pressure point on the back of the knee and pressure point on the shoulder. Pull down on the shoulder, pull up on the knee. Grab the fingers, bend them back, pull them over, continue to bend the fingers back. First, practice finding the pressure point on your own hand or body. Next, mark the location on someone else's hand or body. Next, remove the pressure point mark and practice finding it on their hand or body. You can also find it over their clothing. Pressure point locations. Pressure point under the knee and on the shoulder. Push the shoulder down, pull the knee up. Don't forget to grab the fingers first and bend them back so they don't attack you first. Besides the pressure point on the shoulder, you can also use the eye, pulling the back of the hair, or the ear. Defense number 3. Grab the pressure point on the hand, grab the other wrist, push down on the elbow, keep twisting the wrist. Grab the pressure point on the hand to release his grasp, grab your other wrist and keep twisting. Push the elbow to the ground. Pressure point location. Next we have reverse headlock, defense number 1. When practicing, be careful if you strike low. Strike to confuse, and again to knock off balance. Then your final strike to take them down. Knuckle punch to the thigh. Another punch, elbow strike to the chest. Defense number 2. Pressure point on the back of the knee, strike in the groin, and push the body back. Grab the wrist, twist the wrist, and push the elbow. Behind the knee and push into the groin. Grab the wrist, bend it back, and push the elbow. Striking location. Pressure point location. Instead of pushing to the groin, you can also push to the pressure points under the neck. Pressure point location. Defense number 3. Grab the wrist, your thumb on the back of his hand. Twist, bring your body under. Continue twisting the wrist down to the ground. Continue pushing his wrist down. Grab the wrist, your thumb on the back of his hand. Go under. Push his wrist to the ground. Continue pushing his wrist down. We have one arm grabbing and one arm choking. Defense number 1. Turn and strike. Punch to the front of the body. Turn and elbow strike. Side knuckle punch. In place of the elbow strike, you can use other strikes to the groin, but be very careful when practicing. Defense number 2. Grab the wrist, put your leg behind, push with your elbow and trip. Push his shoulder and bend his wrist down. Grab his wrist, put your leg behind, push with your elbow and trip. Push in the shoulder, bend the wrist down. Next, we have one arm choking and one arm behind. Defense number 1. Strike with your middle knuckles. Strike to confuse and knock them off balance. A final powerful strike to take them down. Strike with your middle knuckles. Strike to confuse and knock them off balance. A powerful strike using a side knuckle punch to take them down. One arm choke, one arm behind. Defense number 2. Grab the pressure point near the elbow. Push the finger in, grab it, bend it back. Now spin out. 2 hands, bend the fingers, pull the hand down to the ground, knee on the elbow, continue bending the fingers back. Pressure point location. Push the finger in and roll it open. Grab the finger, then bend it back. Again, push the fingers in, roll it open, grab the finger, and bend it back. At any point before, during, and after your technique, you can combine your technique with a punch or a kick. But if your technique is clear and correct, then your pressure point or joint lock will be enough. We have rear chokeholds. Defense number 1. Strike to confuse them, to knock them off balance. Then make a powerful heel kick to take them down. Certain times, if you generate all of your power into your first punch and it does not take them down, you may not recover quickly enough for another defense. Make your first punches fast to knock them off balance and make them confused. Then your final strike powerful enough to take them down. Defense number 2. Pressure point near the elbow. Grab the wrist and bend it in. Go under, continue bending the wrist, pushing the elbow down. Push the elbow down further and bend the wrist in. Pressure point near the elbow. Grab the wrist and bend it in. Go under. Continue pushing the elbow down, bending the wrist forward. Pressure point location.